first. All of it. It's doing what I want it to do. Yeah. The numbers are where I want them to be. It's just beautiful.
That's great.
So Ian works at one of my parts shops, and it's really good to have someone who you can trust to say, hey, can you just send me a clutch? Can you send me an oil filter? And he just knows what they are, because I pretty much only deal in the same stuff. So there's a bit of a story behind this one. Ian had some money, so he bought some parts. And he picked up this really tidy little Evo. Bought a linker ECU off me. Bought some injectors off me. Bought a can lambda because I recommended it. And then he kind of ran out of money a little bit, so he had to learn how to fit all the stuff up himself. And he's done an amazing job. Turns out he's actually really clever. He read lots. He looked at lots of videos, he asked me lots of tricky questions, and put it in, got it running. Had a few issues, called me up, I came around and had a look at it, we sorted that out, and we're moving forward. And it's a progression, it's a development process. Today, it's actually gone out for a proper drive in anger. I've swapped it over to modelled fueling, and the fueling's pretty close out of the box. A few revs back at his shed. I'm happy. We're just checking it out here today, getting it ready to go to the dyno. Let's have a look around the car. Mitsubishi Evo 1. It just turned off? Is it going to turn off in a moment? It's still on turbo timer. Turned off. Possibly not standard. Ian, tell us about your Evo.
So it's got a built VR4 bottom end. It's got Calford 272 cams. It's got a GT35 turbo, a exhaust manifold made by Triple T Engineering, and yeah, that's about it. And Bosch 1000cc injectors.
Link, plug and play, ECU, installed by yourself.
Yes.
So a really tidy little car. Work in progress. He's got a breather coming for it. We've got some idle speed to sort, but as a setup, it's in there and it's working. I talked about removing the fuel pressure gauge today and possibly running that into the ECU as well to use those functions. What a lovely little car. Interior's pretty well standard, isn't it? Yes. It's as one of these Lancers should be. And kind of finding they're getting quite rare in this form.
Standard form, yes.
Yeah, in kind of standard form for an Evo. Can you tell us about the challenges you faced putting that plug and play ECU in?
Next to none. It was literally swapping the harnesses over and adding a line and finding out where your sensors connect to. Anyone could really do it. Anyone
could do it with a bit of knowledge. And I think that it's the correct knowledge. And you read the manual.
Yes.
You read the help file. Probably more than once.
The G4, the link, PC link is very helpful. You can search for anything.
And that's where you had the advantage, because you could do that.
Yes.
So I'm going to really lock down on that point. Using that help file is really, really important. Doing a good search, reading and understanding how the components you're trying to fit actually work. Right, has it made a difference over the standard ECU? So it's got a modified engine. Of course, it had standard size injectors. It was standard.
580.
Had the 580,
Yeah.
580s on the standard ECU before this. And we fired it up. The instruction was no boost until I came and checked some numbers. And the numbers from when I started today to now are very different because I swapped from I swapped from traditional onto modelled. So the numbers are way different, but it means going forward, when it goes to the dyno, we've got a really good base to work on. So Ian, power-wise, short drive going from standard ECU to the Link. Initial thoughts?
It's impressive. Even without major adjustment, it's on par, if not better drivability than a standard computer.
Just like that. And standard, wastegate pressure at the moment. Haven't even turned the boost up yet.
Yeah.
Right, let's finish this tune. Let's get home. Give me that laptop. Can't find the hole. Got it. Having trouble holding on. Look at that sky. Isn't that pretty tonight?
You want a bit of boost out of here?
Give it a bit of boost. Bang on where it's targeting. Targeting 0.78. It's on 0.78. I'm happy. Not that that's a number that means anything to you.
No. Not at all.
The lambdas are where I want, the airflows are where I want them to be.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's pretty peppy for a little 2 litre.
It is.
Pretty peppy for a
It
2
is.
litre.
Holy shit.
Is traffic backed up?
Yeah, they're doing some roadworks.
Glad I'm not sure I want to go that way now. I might go the other way home. Sounds good too.
Yeah.
Is it 3-inch all the way through?
I think it is. I haven't actually measured it myself, but it's a big size.
Slow, watch the bumps. Yeah, that low speed there is much nicer, right? Much
Oh,
smoother.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that bit was way better than standard computer.
Shit, yeah. Night and day.
I think we've had a successful day.
Yeah.
We've taken a car that was kind of driving okay-ish to something that drives quite well.
Yeah.
I used to do a heap of road tuning. And actually, you're lucky I came away from doing a Lexus
Yeah.
to come help you.
Absolutely.
You've you've kind of helped me out a couple of times, so I've got a couple of good deals on clutches, so I've
Yes.
kind of remembered you.